I've been lucky with understanding things easily, so before I could finish, Professor Eric walked in, clapping sarcastically.
Oh, the smart and clever one. Sit down. Are you always this arrogant?
It's not what you think, sir. I was going to say.
No more words.
I fell silent, realizing my attempt to express gratitude had been misinterpreted. Hey, check out this cake my mom made for you. Seriously, I've asked you all not to go out of your way for me. It's my gift to you. Just take it. I hesitantly accepted, and then the other students swarmed in, hoping I'd help them with their lessons later. Lena, sweetheart, I stumbled upon these beautiful flowers on my way and thought of you. So I grabbed the prettiest ones. Seriously, no need to get me anything else. I'll help you with your studies without any charge. I've been lucky with understanding things easily, so before I could finish, Professor Eric walked in, clapping sarcastically.
Oh, the smart and clever one. Sit down. Are you always this arrogant?
It's not what you think, sir. I was going to say.
No more words.
I fell silent, realizing my attempt to express gratitude had been misinterpreted.
I'm Professor Eric, your new math teacher. Come to the board, you confident one.
I sat back down, feeling embarrassed. He gave me a super challenging exercise, way beyond our level. I worked hard, made mistakes erased, corrected, and finally got it right. The professor looked surprised, and his resentment grew as everyone applauded. He figured I had outsmarted him in front of his students.
Your time in my class is not going to be easy.
I returned to my seat, considering bringing my parents in to talk to him.
The condition is getting worse.
Doctor, what can we do?
Issa needs to stick to her medication, and please set an alarm for her at night to make sure she wakes up and drinks enough water.
Is there a chance she'll get better?
We'll try new treatment for her.
At the end of the class, Professor Eric gave us an assignment and then approached me.
Write another assignment for yourself, as the exceptionally smart one here.
I took the paper from him, and it had a lot of exercises. There was a misunderstanding between us, believe me.
If you don't complete the assignments tomorrow, you won't be allowed back into my class.
In the evening, I was exhausted from completing the assignment. I drank water. I even fell asleep at my desk.
Go to your bed, dear. You're tired. Nothing is worth your health.
The next day, I hurried to school. When Professor Eric entered, he collected our assignments and started reviewing mine.
I asked you to solve the assignments without help. Lena, who helped you?
I solved them on my own.
Don't you learn to be honest?
I swear I solved them myself. Of course, he didn't believe me. He set the assignments aside and began explaining the lesson. At that moment, I decided not to tell my parents and to prove to him that I was both capable and humble. Feeling thirsty, I took a sip from my water bottle.
Miss, do you think you're in a cafe? Take your bag and leave my class immediately.
But sir,
No objections.
I grabbed my bag and left the class, tears streaming down. I returned home to find my mom waiting. I told her what happened. The teacher hates me and is being harsh.
Your father will talk to him later. Go to your room and relax.
He won't talk to him. I'll handle this myself. So, I spent my time in class listening attentively and answering questions. He seemed increasingly annoyed with me, perhaps because I answered quickly and accurately, always getting the highest grades in his tests. I noticed his frustration growing until we reached the end of the first semester. I think Professor Eric is feeling jealous of Lena's success. That seems clear. He's putting pressure on her and not treating her fairly like the other students. Have you seen the challenging extra assignments he gives her? He wants to trip her up, but she always proves her intelligence. Hey girls, I want to go out to buy a water bottle. Who's coming with me? We'll all go with you, but haven't you healed yet, Lena? I'm trying a new treatment. Hopefully, it'll help, God willing. This is the first time I've heard of this illness. How can you suffer from dehydration when you drink over 10 liters of water a day? If I drank that much, I'd explode, because my body absorbs only a little of what I drink. So I have to keep drinking constantly. Anyway, don't worry. Just remember me in your prayers and wish me well. Tomorrow they'll honor the top 3 students in middle school. I don't think I'll be one of them. I've fallen back a bit because of the illness. Even if you fall back, I think you'll still be among the top. The next day, I went to my doctor.
Congratulations, Lena. You've healed significantly.
Thank God. Can she stop taking the medicine?
I'll provide her with complimentary treatment only.
I was happy about my recovery. After leaving the doctor's office,
Should we go home?
no, I'll attend the honors ceremony.
It's true. I heard everything. Why didn't you tell me she's suffering from a rare illness?
It's okay, teacher. Lena will understand. She'll accept it. And today is your chance to surprise her in front of everyone.
Yes, you're right. It's time.
If you think it will affect your mood, don't bother attending.
Not at all. I want to know who the top students are in middle school. My mom dropped me off there and continued on her way home. As I entered the venue, all the students were there. I saw the educational assistant presenting the award to the first place student. A tear fell from my eye. Every year, I was the top student in middle school. The illness made me fall behind. The principal handed the award to the second place student, then returned to his place. I saw Professor Eric going up to the stage, but without the third place student.
The student in third place is accustomed to being in first place, but her health situation prevented that. Despite my initial misunderstanding of her at the beginning of the year, she didn't retaliate or show any negativity in her behavior. Instead, she continued to work hard and excel in her studies. I noticed her love for learning and dedication to success, which changed my opinion of her today. In front of all of you, I want to apologize to Lena for my negative behavior at the beginning and express my admiration for her hard work and intelligence.
Everyone started clapping, and I couldn't believe what he was saying. I never expected him to apologize to me, but I realized that my good manners in dealing with him and working hard had changed his view of me.
You deserve the best, and I apologize to you.
Haha, no problem. It made me much stronger.